Hi everyone! So as I mentioned in one of my last videos, the life update video, that I have been changing my style. Probably have already noticed. I'm kind of changing up my clothes at the minute. I wanted to change it because of changing the confidence within myself. I have a bit of an issue with body confidence. I have always had it ever since I was a teen. Something that I have been struggling with for a long time. It may not look it, and I reckon a lot of people are like, what are you talking about? Like, I mean, doing this as a career, you must obviously not have a problem with your own face, but trust me, I do. I'm finding it a little bit easier now. I'm not sure if that's just because of my illness means that I have to manage what I eat fairly regularly. I mean, I still will go and eat a load of crap because, hey, life and food is good, and it makes me so sad that I can't eat food properly. Because of that, it means I've lost an awful lot of weight. So I have a feeling that it has something to do with that, but also I think it's the idea that I've kind of been accepting myself for a long time, where kind of like my video about I don't think I'm a good person kind of comes into it, is that I knew who I was. I didn't really like that person. I was a bit of a know-it-all. I say a bit, my family would say a lot of a know-it-all. We'd have conversations and I'd get quite opinionated. I still am in some areas. However, I kind of hold off until I absolutely know that I'm right. Uni has taught me a lot about myself and accepting myself for who I am, so I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm never gonna be a stick. I don't really want to be a stick. It doesn't seem like it's, you know, all it's cracked up to be. I'd rather have curves and a figure than anything else, and I'm not going to judge anyone who is like that. I mean, good for you if you are, and if you like the way you are, if you are like that. Everyone is different. The ongoing process, I wouldn't say I have fully overcome body confidence issues, because I know a lot of the time I am not comfortable with myself. I have stretch marks and I don't particularly like them. I've been trying, in fairness, they're in places that are quite easy to hide, but don't ever think that you're going to see me in a bikini anytime soon, because I wouldn't be caught dead in one. It's that kind of thing. I just don't feel confident in myself to be able to pull it off. I think, you know, at the moment that's okay, because I've come a lot further than I would have thought. I think a level of it as well was self-care. A lot of the time when I was a teenager, my self-care wasn't very good at all. I used to forget to do a lot of things. I'd do the basics, but I would never go beyond that. And now I do that. I try to make sure that I am, you know, smelling good and all this kind of things, and it makes me a little bit more confident about myself. And I think introduction into makeup has also helped. I'm not saying that makeup will fix the problems, because ultimately it is your face, and you should try to accept that this is the one face you will have, and that it's okay to have things wrong with it. It's okay to have spots. It's okay that you might have the occasional breakout, or you have moles like I do, or you have dimples. But I think it was something that Louise Sprinkle of Glitter said when she was talking about makeup, and she was talking about that it's just for fun. It's just to be able to add a level of customization to your own face, and to I can't remember how she put it now, but it really like rung with me because I got interested in makeup when I started uni, so when I was like 18. And I never saw it as I have to wear makeup every day. It's only ever been as like an additional kind of addition to my face, just for fun and to play with different things, like different colours, like different coloured lips or different coloured like eyeshadows, what looks good with me. Very hard. I would never say it was easy. I would never say that you're gonna wake up one day and think, hey, I look gorgeous, even when you're in your pyjamas and you've got like a high bun up because you're just like, you just spent all day in bed. I would say like the initial kind of starting point for me was actually accepting my personality and changing parts that I didn't necessarily like. And I know it sounds really kind of cheesy to say that it comes from inside you, but it does. And different people handle it in different ways, and work with it in different ways. But I think like the key thing is to just kind of relax about it. I know when you're a teenager it feels as though everyone is looking at you, and if you have even like the slightest hair out of place, that people will kind of come for you for it. And I have at times been attacked because of things that I can't change about my body, like my hair, but I wouldn't change it. So many people tell me that my hair is amazing. Like a few months ago I was on a train, I was going back to Bath from my hometown, and a little old lady came up to me and she said, "Your hair is glorious," and asked me if it was natural, and I said, yeah it is. And she said to me, a lot of women pay a lot of money to have hair like that. And I think, go away. It never will, but if you look after yourself and care for yourself, then you might see some kind of a difference. I'm not saying, go and cake yourself with makeup and swim through a vat of perfume or something to make yourself feel better, because ultimately that probably won't do much. But I think it's just, I don't know, it's a difficult topic to talk about because everyone goes through it so differently. But no, you aren't alone, and you won't suffer alone, because a lot of women suffer, and men. I find that it's shocking the way that guys have to show off an image. I think even more than women. And I find it devastating that guys have to go through so much in silence. And so if you are a guy and you take anything from it, then that's amazing too, because I feel like it's something that should be spoken about, and I don't think it is, because there is a lot of this kind of thing that happen with guys. I think from this, and I will see you again in another one. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like or subscribe. If you want to chat to me about your experiences with body confidence issues, and if you have any tips for how you yourself feel about yourself, or if you feel as though you've managed to overcome body confidence issues, or then leave a comment down below about it. I would love to read you guys' like experiences